On the day of the grand wedding, a black horse was startled and charged toward the girl. However, her fiancé went to protect the girl's maid instead. The girl looked on in disbelief at what was happening before her eyes. Seeing this, the maid quickly distanced herself from him, and the fiancé also hurried over to explain to her. But she recalled the reminder given to her by her 10-year-ago self in the bronze mirror, and everything that had just happened was exactly as she had described. The black horse would pounce on her, the man would save the maid, and he would apologize to her on the grounds that the dust in his face made it impossible to see who was who. The girl never thought that her maid and fiancé were actually having an affair. Just a moment ago, while the girl was putting on her makeup, she suddenly noticed a string of messages appearing in the bronze mirror. The messages stated that the girl's maid was pregnant with the fiancé's child. The girl only found this information absurd, simply because those two had an extraordinary relationship with her. Suddenly, the girl heard a voice calling her. She saw her 10-year-later self in the bronze mirror, who had come specifically to tell her not to marry her fiancé. The bronze mirror showed scenes of the future. The girl became a prisoner of the maid, while the maid became the fiancé's official wife. The girl couldn't accept all this, but she still wanted to confirm the truth. Her 10-year-later self ended up in a truly miserable state. Even though the girl's family had an extraordinary status, they were later ruined by the fiancé and the maid, leading to the destruction of her family. At this moment, the fiancé came to propose marriage. The girl walked to the door with a perturbed heart. The fiancé, having just topped the imperial examinations, came with betrothal gifts to propose. Just as the girl was doubting what her 10-year-ago self in the bronze mirror had said, at the stroke of noon, the startled black horse indeed appeared, but the fiancé went straight to shield the girl's maid. Fortunately, the girl was saved by a young nobleman. The girl finally realized that none of it was false. Her attitude turned cold immediately. Feeling the chill, the maid hurriedly knelt down. The girl wanted to punish the maid, but the fiancé rushed over to defend her. Having achieved her purpose, the girl now demanded that he call off the engagement. Her mother also stood up for her, speaking in her defense. The girl fully believed what the bronze mirror had told her. She asked if there was any change in the 10 years ahead, but the ending in the mirror remained unchanged. The bronze mirror told her that she must ensure those two would never have a chance to rise again. Then, it told her what to do next.